Hello YouTubes, this is a quick update on my recent budget purchases at the Woodstock train show. This is a Proto 1000 DCC locomotive I got for $50, but it was running like this. And this is an Atlas SD35 DCC, which was running like this. Yeah, it wasn't running at all. So I have to thank everyone for their help and advice on how to get these things working. First of all, TC Zephyr. So Mr. Zephyr commented that he reckoned the fuel tank was sitting very low in this. Never even occurred to me, but check this out. Let's see, you can see daylight there, but as it approaches the transition to this incline, for example, it gets lower and lower and starts scraping along the track. And that is what's happening because my track is not exactly perfect and that is way too low. That is what's causing it to jerk and slow down and then suddenly go when it gets some traction. And especially what happened up in the bridge, it just completely stopped dead and wouldn't go. And it was really bizarre. I thought it was a traction problem, but no, Mr. Zephyr, you're correct. As for the Chesy SD35, I actually figured that out by myself. So as it turns out, the decoder was in the right way round, but it needed reprogrammed. And I was trying to reprogram it on the main track. But some decoders do not like being reset on the main track. So I have made a test track, which is down here. So I can go to program, and that's my program track. Normally I press it again to go to main track, and that's where I usually change my settings. But for this particular decoder, it has to be programmed on the test track, not the test track, yeah, the test track, the programming track. You know what I'm saying. So now that that's back together, and also the roof, thanks for the advice. So on this particular SD35, I was calling it a 45, the chimney goes forward near the cab. I'll clip that down off screen, otherwise I might push it down and it'll fall on the floor. So give me a sec and then I'll show you the settings on that. So now that I've reset it, I've changed the address to 74 to match the 74 there. And when I press go, well, let's put the lights on first. That's my lights button. Lights on. Power up. And it now performs absolutely beautifully. It could probably do with a little clean and lube, but it's running perfect. Hit reverse. It will slow down. The rear light should come on. There he is. Number board lights are on as well. This is actually a really nicely detailed model. I hadn't really appreciated just how good it was. But I'll go into that in a later video. The only thing I do need to change is the front and rear handrails because they're not right. They're way too chunky. Let's bring him back. Auto reverse. Front light will come on. And bring him to a gentle stop. Like so. So my Chesy is running great, but I do obviously have to get this sorted. I had a quick look at the tank and there's no way to get it any further up. So either the trucks are just mounted way too high, or this is the wrong fuel tank. Because look, you can see how close that level is to the wheels. Slightest undulation and it's going to scrape. So what I'll do is I'll make another video, probably do a Fix It Friday for this one, or a Tune Up Tuesday, or something else that starts with the same letter of the day, you know. and we will see if we can get that running better. It needs a good clean as well, because I did hear a wee bit of whining in the motor. So happy with that now. Well, I'll be even happier when it's all fixed and I fix the railings and stuff. Delighted with this. I really thought I'd wasted my money. Bear in mind, that's the most I spent at the train show. It was $80, but you know what? When I look closely at this, it's got all sorts of fancy detail, like wipers, and these little fans on the top actually rotate for some bizarre reason. And there's all sorts of small detail that doesn't usually bother me because I don't really see it, but now that I see it, I want it. Okay, thank you again everyone for helping and all your suggestions and correcting me in that being an ST35 and that, and I couldn't do it without you. Take care everyone, I'll see you very soon. I've got another Fix It Friday coming in a few days for the V-Rail F40PH that was running really loud. That's sort of sorted. You'll see that on Friday. Bye for now.